Back to our top headline story on this bulletin. Japan's parliament will be dissolved on Friday, paving the way for a general election on the 8th of February. The Prime Minister, just 3 months in office, saying she's going to the ballot box to ask the Japanese people if they think she's fit to lead. Professor Kotaro Tamura, he's Adjunct Professor at the Kuan School of Public Policy, NUS, joins us in the studio. Professor Tamura, let's cut to the chase. When Ms. Takaichi asks her people if they think she's fit to lead on the 8th of February, what do you think they'll say?
I'm sorry, I couldn't get what it said. So,
all right, Ms. Takaichi announcing her decision to dissolve Parliament and go to elections in February, asking her people, this is a risk she's taking, but she wants them to tell her if they think she's fit to be their leader. What do you think they will say in February?
Well, I think she will win at least comfortably. And in my opinion, he can win landslide. So he can, he can be independent.
Meaning what?
Meaning from, coalition. So LDP will gain in number 270 to 280. In my opinion.
Okay, just to clarify the largeness of that gain. So there's 465 seats in the lower house.
Yes.
Right now, it's got a very slim majority, and that is in coalition with the Japan Innovation Party. If it gets 270, as you suggest, it would on its own have that very strong majority.
Yes, her popularity depends on the media, but from 60 to 80%. Among young voters, it's over 90%. That can be translated into that number easily because LDP itself is not popular yet, but they have no choice other than to support Takaichi-san in the ballot.
She is popular. If we look at a range of polls, they've given anything from 65 to 80% in her cabinet and therefore her and public approval. But the LDP, its approval hovers at around 30%. So you are saying you think...
Translation is to support her other than, canceling vote. So they'll go to ballot. Automatically, they have no choice other than to vote Takaichi-san.
They wouldn't vote for the opposition?
I don't think so.
Even though...
It's so shabby. It's a joke. It's the mutual aid for campaign. So, they get married only in the house, but they're separated in local council and upper house. That's a joke. They're not ready to govern country of Japan. They are just trying to save the numbers.
I think you're referring to that rather last-minute alliance between the two opposition parties, the Constitutional Democratic Party and Komeito, which for 26 years was the LDP's coalition partner. But they're now saying, let's join up, let's start a new party just for these elections. And pardon me if I misunderstood, did you just call that move shabby?
That's right. So in politics, if you make a stupid move, 1 + 1 can be now -5, -3. So this is happening. It's they underestimate or insult the intelligence of the Japanese voters. Everybody can see through. They are not ready. They are not unified. They are just joining just for house election, just for the people. Look like they are getting married, but it's a fake marriage and the marriage of convenience. That's a weak message and a stupid message.
All right, I'll move on from opposition, but final question on that. Komeito has worked for more than 2 decades with the LDP. So, for example, they would have very sensibly carved up their support for individual member seats. That's gone now. The LDP has not worked without Komeito in big elections before. So this, arguably, however shabby that move might be, might in some way eat into support for the LDP.
I'm sorry to tell, I'm a former politician. I'm a dirty person. So I'm not book smart. Great researcher, but I know the reality. So as the ballot is coming closer, if they see the popularity research and then they see, Takaichi is winning big, maybe they changed the attitude. They try to sell them in order to buy her support after the election.
Okay, let's move on from the opposition now. So her calling for elections, and I think this is an unusual point.
That's
Generally,
right.
politicians call snap elections. And we've said this as well, to consolidate her support at home, to push through perhaps difficult policies
Very well
at
said.
home.
Very beautiful
But
speech.
arguably, she's looking at, as we keep saying, an uncertain world and seeing that she needs strong support at home before she goes abroad.
I totally agree with
in a
you.
difficult place.
Yes. This time is unusually, in my opinion, I think I'm very correct. This election is coming from external issues for the first time in recent Japanese political history. So she is bracing for the impact from the shock wave from the Trump administration. So she knows if she waits, she can be a victim of the Trump in the near future. So Trump is choosing victims depends on two conditions. One is weakness, poor capability of retaliation, the resource richness. The Japan has no resources, but a lot of money. Actually, we are in problem fiscally, but he thinks all Japan is a good ATM. So I think Trump will slap our faces if we don't make a move. So she knows it. She needs to win. She needs to be a strong leader, succeeding Prime Minister Abe, that he's a favorite politician. And after election, I'm pretty sure she's flying to the DC and try to set up a meeting to cut the better deal for Japan.
Of course, any deal with the US, keeping half an eye
right.
on China as well.
Yeah, shelf life is very, very short.
So if she's closer with Mr. Trump, she might have less to fear from Mr. Xi in China, right?
So, but she's a pragmatist. So she's like very much like Shinzo Abe. So Shinzo Abe tried to be a hawkish, but after winning the election, she go back, compromising, governing leader. So I think she will follow the same path. So as soon as she got the comfortable winning, and she is regarded as a strong leader, enough strong, so she tried to rebuild the relationship with China. So at least she will send the key ministers to Beijing before the People's Congress in March. And if outcome is good, she do whatever it takes to rebuild the relationship with China.
All right, a final question, and this is drawing on your personal experience, both in Japanese politics. You were a fellow minister plus you are a senator as well. You know her professionally, you know her personally.
Yes.
She's often branded as right-wing and hawkish, and these are not the most useful of terms.
No.
And you say she hews very closely to lines by her mentor, Shinzo Abe. So hawkish in appearance, moderate in practice. A final question. What's Mr. Sanae Takaichi?
I totally agree. Do you see her, the hawkish right-wing politicians? I don't think so. And her originally, philosophy is not like hawkish. But she tried to cement the support from right-wing to look like hawkish. But after that, after winning it, she go back to the, compromising, governing politician. So fighting in the polls, but going back to the, governing, compromising politician in order to stay longer in power, like Shinzo Abe.
All right, thanks so much for joining us this evening.
Pleasure is
Professor Kotaro Tamura, he's Adjunct Professor at the Lee Kuan Yew School of Public Policy at NUS. Thank you.